joined this morning by local Gresham author Beverly Evans, who is re-releasing her children's book that was originally released back in 2000. It's called A Room in My Heart, and now it has new illustrations from artist Janice Gale. I'm so excited, Beverly, to talk to you about this book. Is it like kind of starting over in a way, because now you're re-releasing?
In some ways it is. It's a new world, it's a new day. Before we went through a publishing house, and this time we're doing it on our own.
Yeah, no, you're great. Keep going.
Well, we originally, we started the book, it started when my child, when I was pregnant with my third kid, came to me, my oldest, and said, "Mom, I don't know if I want to share your love with any more children." And that's a scary moment to try to take a big scare and condense it into something that a small child can understand. But at the same time, I knew exactly what she was talking about, because when I first became a mom, you learn a love that you've never known before. You experience this love. It's deeper, it's different than anything before. And so when I was but I didn't understand that it was a multiplying love. I thought when I was pregnant with my second child, how am I going to divide my affections between these two kids? And I worried a lot about it until I had her, and they laid her in my arms. And then I understood the miracle of multiplying love, which is that with that first child, it's like there's a whole new wing in the mansion of your heart that's just filled with love for your first child. But it turns out that you get a new wing with every person that comes into your heart and into your family. And so wings and mansions are a little bit complicated for a small kid. So we condensed it down to just rooms.
To the room,
and so there's a room, you might have to share your bedroom, you might have to share your toys, you might have to share your parents' lap, but you will never have to share the room in my heart.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. And I was looking through this with you, Beverly, the illustrations, they're brand new, right?
Yes, they are brand new.
Oh, and it's with one of your friends, Janice Gale.
That's right. The first time that we published, the publisher chose the illustrator, and they were beautiful, wonderfully done. But you know, anything that's 25 years old needs a little zhuzh, a little makeover. Yes. And it's the same with this book. So the words are timeless, but my friend, since 1999, my friend, I've met a dear friend, Janice Gale, who happens to be a very gifted watercolorist, and she took the idea and the heart of my book and she re-illustrated them for this book, and she infused it with whimsy and just kind of the gentle humor that comes. She's my age, so from the perspective, we have enough perspective now that we can look at those difficult times and say, oh, I get it now. And so we want the women are still having babies. I mentor a lot of young women leaders who are still asking the question that I asked and that my daughter asked. And so we wanted to put this out again to give the words and the message, and to equip these women and their children for the coming of the new baby.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's what I was curious about. Why decide after 20 plus years to now republish it?
Right. And a lot of it has to do with making friends with people who knew that they were so gifted and so talented, and heard my heart and heard the heart of the story, and was able to picture it in a way that really really complements it and really makes it a way to give parents a language to share with their child, but also gives a child something to look at while the parent conveys the message. Yes. So it's a good marriage of the two. And again, my husband and I have a nonprofit. We encourage leaders, try to give leaders the tools they need for a healthy and happy long haul career. And in doing so, we just keep getting asked, how do I talk to my child about this? And for the women, that's almost the secret taboo that no one ever talks about, but everyone experiences.
Yes. Oh, I love that, Beverly. Okay, we're going to have to check out your book, A Room in My Heart. Of course, we'll have information on that, and you can check that out on our social media.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Beverly.